What up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? All that stuff. Just give me any feedback. I can't really change it because it's the mall, but I'd like to know. Live action trannies. Let's see. I have this is animated, but it is a studio series, Optimus, from Transformers One, and then there are some Transformers on this other side from one of the other vendors. But I will show them to you. There is an Air Razor from War for Cybertron. There's a Trax. There's a Starscream from Transformers One. There's an Energon Axe Attack. So none of these are live action depictions of any of those characters, but that I think is all the Transformers that we have in the store at the moment. God, sorry. All right, we'll go back over to my section. So 3/4 inch Star Wars, and then we have a ton of all different action figure lines over here. So if anybody wants to see any specific line, just throw in the chat and let me know. Or if there's a specific figure or character you're after, let me know as well. Here's a look at some of the cards. What Power Rangers do we have? So this is the Lightning Collection stuff. So I have the TMNT crossover stuff. I do have a White Ranger and a Lord Draken over here. There's a Rita. And then I'll just do a scroll by of these, and you let me know if any of these catch your eye for the Power Ranger stuff. Let me know, Seth, that you saw that and saw all the Power Rangers. How much is Rita? Let me just double check what I put on her. Rita, I have listed at $60 in store. We are honoring store prices for the holidays. I'm not adding anything for our whatnot vig. So I'll say 60. Feel free to make me an offer on that, or if you see anything else that you're interested in, we always do better deals on multiples. This is the best version of Rita that we've gotten. She has the soft goods. She got the swappable face, all the accessories. I do not have any free zero. No, just the just the Hasbro stuff on my side. There is a Bandai White Ranger on that side if you're after that. But other than that, it's mostly the Hasbro stuff. G.I. Joe Classified. So I'm just going to do a scroll across with the G.I. Joe Classified stuff. You stop me if you need to say anything.
Joe, you need 5?
Hold on.
I'm putting a 40. I'm taking a 5.
Okay, thank you. That's for the ROM?
Yep.
Yeah. What was that? That's, oh, that's another blood. We already saw those. Can we scroll? Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, whatever you guys want to know, I can just keep scrolling through stuff. That's cool. Here's one of the dual packs that you might not have yet. There's the sci-fi. There was also a Grim Viper. Grim Viper was here if we're looking specifically for newer stuff. Then I have the Claw. I have the Baroness. And then I have the Stinger if you're looking for any vehicles. There's also Some G.I. Joes over here if you're into the retro stuff. Then, just to polish this off, we do have carded as well. So let me know if you need to see any carded. There's a beachhead there. That's an eel back there. That's a bat. Snow, serpent, Cobra Trooper, rock and roll. So let me know if you want to have any questions about any of that. G.I. Joe Classifieds, Adrian. Here's the McFarlane DC Multiverse. So there's a Black Lantern Superman over there, and then I'm just going to let you guys read these as we go past. Let me know if you need me to pull anything, if you need to see anything. Here's some pre-McFarlane Multiverse weapons packs. Owlman's a good pick. He's very hard to get. There's a really nice Al Jordan there. That's a Simon Baz right there. Ragman, Justice Lord, the Batman Noel. Good timing on that. He's got the wired cape. I don't think only the movie Storm Shadow. I think at the moment, which I know that's not what you're after. Did I? Oh, I have the Snake Eyes with Timber. If you need that one. So he's got the Commando head sculpt, and then he comes with Timber. This one I have at 40 for these, and it is a multi-pack. It's got a ton of accessories. It's got an alternate head for the wolf, all that stuff. I'll put this to the side for now. You let me know if you want to do something with that. If you see anything else, we always do better deals on multiples. When we get back to the DC for the people that ask for it. The Batman Begins, it's a really good one. A Christian Bale one. There's a movie one. The unmasked ones are the Thomas Wayne, and then this is the what's his name? The latest movie. There's a better look at the Deathstroke. And then here's a couple of the motorcycle options. So let me know if any of that caught your eyes, guys. Person that asked for Rita, I'm going to put Rita back in her place. You let me know if you want to circle back for her. And then the person that asked for G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, let me know if you want that one. Put him back up here. I know where he is. All right. Here's the back wall over here. More Marvel over there. We also do have the Ecto one. This is the Hasbro second movie. If you're after Pops.
It would be.
What is it?
He has two.
Yeah, no. What do you got? Oh, it's comics? Yeah, just go to Nick at the front.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to do a card swipe, but he'll figure it out for you. Is he there? Is Nick up there?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. All right, this is all carded, 3 3/4 inch. Over here. Here's a look at this table as well. There's also some Super 7 Joes here. I worked in some Mythic Legions and Figure Obscura today. A couple more cardeds up here. So if anything catches anybody's eye, let me know, guys. We have Electro. It's my last Electro. I'll show you guys the front. This is all like clearance stuff if anybody wants to do like cheap options on these. There's more TMNT over here. And Motu. I have a Technodrome over here. Figure Obscura. I have the last 3 Figure Obscura releases if you guys are after those. We got a big Gundam.
Thank you so much.
These are some Stranger Things pops and figures. Boo Boos. This Demogorgon is dope. The 1 in 1,000. There's the Chun-Li over there as well. Patty, you gonna eat your mac and cheese? Oh no, your soup.
Oh, I'm done with that now.
You done with all this stuff?
That's why I bought
If
the
anybody
pretzel. I have
has
soup left over.
If anybody has any other requests, throw it in the chat and let me know.
Out?
Not yet. Soon. I'm just doing a little straightening. You know, like maybe 10 minutes?
I do not have any imports. I don't really carry imports. I have Masterverse stuff over here.
Patrick,
So,
this thing's sold. I'm just gonna leave it here.
So there's a Battle Cat
My-
here.
My Warhammer. My Warhammer
The trap
box
drawer.
right here, sold.
okay.
I'm gonna leave it here because it's not gonna ship out for like 3 days.
The Hordak here.
Uh,
Evelyn.
you have Funko Pops for me or something?
Mossman.
Because I know you're
Another
condensing now
Hordak.
and you still have a box in the back.
This like Try Guy.
Make a little display or something. I don't know.
There's Glow in the Dark Skeletor over here. Or not Skeletor, sorry. Scareglow. Scareglow. And then there's a couple like retro ones over there. Batman Begins is not a gold label. It's just the straight up Bale figure.
I know you're gonna condense now or whatever.
There's also a Huntress pack here. This is not mine. It's one of the other vendors, but you can figure it out if you guys are interested.
Or does
All right, if anybody else has any other requests, throw it in the chat and let me know. There's some diecast cars. There's Build-A-Figure pieces. I do not have year one. I think you asked me yesterday, Dom.
Did you crack 5?
I don't know, but I will make tonight.
No, it's all good, Dom. That's totally fine. I'm happy that you're coming back to enjoy the show and spending time with us. That's all good. That's the first time you saw that? So most of my Mythic Legions are at home. If there's something specific you're after, let me know. Or shoot me a DM and we can work it into a future stream. I do have some of the con exclusives though. So this is the Unknown one from a couple years ago. And then this is the Furious 4. And then I'll go to the front because I have some Figure Obscuras and I have the Snake up here as well. So I have the Ninian Infantry. And then these are all Figure Obscura. So it's the Ganesh, the Jersey Devil, and then the Mouse King, which is the newest one. So this is like the last couple releases. This is basically summer, fall, and winter release for Figure Obscura, the last 3. Let me double check what prices I put on the compacts. 1 second. I think I did. Hold on. I don't want to misquote. Unknown one I put at 120. I put I put them both at 120. But we can work on that. You know, if you're looking at getting both of them, or if you want to make an offer on either. let me know. I have them listed at 120 in store, and we're doing store prices online this week. So if you need the unknown one or the Furious 4, if you're gonna get the pair, I'm gonna do a better deal. But if you want to throw an offer at me, either of them is 120 on their own. What up, Avi? How you doing? Avi, your package is out. I just sent the Susan Sarandon on her own, just because I know you want that as a gift. Yeah, all good, bro. Yeah, just give us a follow. And then, like I said, the Mouse King is here from the holiday release. The Figure Obscura is here from the Halloween release. And then the Ganesh is here from the summer release for the Figure Obscuras. And then we still have the Ninian Infantry. I have a ton more Mythic and Cosmic Legions at home. I just didn't really work them into the store because they're kind of deep cuts. So I wanted to do more like recognizable stuff in the store. Mouse King is an elite. Oh yeah, he's sick, and it's awesome because you have the option of making like other characters like multi-headed. So we got all these extra heads, so it's finding something to do with them. All right. Once again, if anybody has any requests, let me know. Oh, Avi, there was another thing here that jumped out to me on one of the other vendors' tables. If only Queen Amidala were here. So I think this and this. Those two are like right up your alley. The Queen in store, he has it listed at 10. So if you want me to, I can just toss him a couple bucks and we can figure that out later. I can bring it home with me. How much does the Mouse King go for? I think in the store I put him at 120 because he's the newest one. 120 on the Mouse King. I also have the all-in option, so that has the mug, the pin, and if you order one, I will send you one of the Christmas cards because they always come with Christmas cards. I just didn't bring them into the store because I didn't want them to get beat up. Okay, Avi, I'm gonna bring this home. Let me do this, and I'll text Joe. I'll throw this in my bag, and I'll text Joe that you're gonna buy that. Any Mezco? I don't think we have any Mezco left. We had a blade, but it's sold online. Here's the top row as well. I don't know if I showed the top row. It's like a lot of the bigger items and vehicles and stuff. There's also, I can show you guys the Sentinel as well. We have our animated Sentinel in stock. The Mikey up there, Alf. And then I moved some stuff to the front today. We did a table on the outside, so. So up there is the Sentinel. If anybody's after the animated Sentinel. And then we added some more stuff to this rack. There's some really good amiibos over there, like that wolf amiibo. The Sentinel is like 700. And that, I mean, listen, if you're serious about it and you want to DM it out, we can figure it out. But the shipping is going to be pretty expensive. So in store, I have it listed at 700, and then you have to account for the shipping as well. But like I said, we can figure it out. Just so you know, that's what we're asking in store. And or if Avi, if you want to do some type of local thing on one of the Sentinels, you let me know and we'll figure it out. Let me show you the front window as well. There's some LJNs over there. Some DC superhero girls. A couple more pops. We still have that Bane and Batman 2-pack. I can't believe that survived as long as it has. We still have World War II Logan. Some more pops. Some Bebop and Rocksteady. Oh, and the Chucky. The Chucky is sick. All right, if anybody has any requests before we sign off, let me know. I'm going to give you guys another minute to shop. Otherwise, I'll probably do an earlier stream tomorrow because I'm not going to be in the store as late. But I'm going to be trying to do at least one stream every single day while we're here. So, no, I don't have a movie shredder at the moment. No, I have the DST AXN movie Secret of the Used one, Super Shredder, which is a sick figure. And then there's just like random other stuff here. We have a bunch of the BST AXN if anybody's after those. There's still Wolfman down there. We have a bunch of the different like variants of them in the punk street style outfits. So if you're looking for a specific color scheme, let me know. We don't have the Shinin. Oh, somebody had. I was going to show the Blade Runner pop, but somebody moved it. Here's the other side of the turtle display. And like I said, we do have the Technodrome. Plus, we have the we have that 6-pack that has all of the turtles in it. I'll show you if I can get to it. It's like right over there. So it has all 4 turtles, Splinter, and Shredder. And then here's another look at my pops because you guys don't usually get to see them online. This is a good time for you guys to shop. I know this is an action figure section, but I like to give people the option because we don't show the pops as often. I usually just store them and bring them out for shows. So there's a lot of good stuff. Like we have the samurai versions of Vader and Mandalorian. I also just picked up that Count Orlok. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. But either way, do you have the TMNT Wave exclusive that comes with the big wave and surfboard? I have the Comic-Con exclusive one at home. Dom, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to DM you, and I'll send you like a picture when I get home. See, STCC like surfing turtles, right? STCC surf turtles. Today, like, kind of made the shop worth it because it'll be like Black Friday and days like today make it worth it, and then you just like kind of do extra stuff in between. We also had a show like in the middle of this. I don't have any Woos Legends. The only Woos stuff that I have is Star Wars 3 3/4 inch, and I have this Lord Draken. And then there's some Woos Star Wars down there. If you want me to pull those out, but I don't have any Woos Legends. Most of our, pretty much all of our Legends are sealed. We do have Build-A-Figure pieces. It's a little bit late to be getting into that, but if there's a specific piece that you're after, you can let me know. I do not have any Combiner Wars. For my inventory, this is the only Transformer I have. Oh no, I have this one, and I have who's that big one? Yeah, I still have the. And this guy's sick. The Toxitron. The Toxitron is awesome. I'm a sucker for neon. There is a Buffalo Wild Wings has an ATM, if that helps. Gotcha. I know it's a pain in the ass. We got a certain amount of time. Gotcha. I'll just have to come back tomorrow. Oh, the Toxitron? I'm sorry. Did I put a price on this? It's a question. Toxitron. Toxitron, I have 65 on here. You can feel free to make an offer on that, though. I know that they all retail very high, so all good, Blitz. No problem. All right, if anybody has any final requests, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna sign off. I'll work in a stream tomorrow, probably earlier on. Other than that, yeah. Okay. Other than that, but shoot me a DM if you're after anything. Bookmark the upcoming streams. Give us a follow on here and on Instagram at Drobus Palace. And yeah, we do not have any Resident Evil. They haven't had made Resident Evil figures in a long time. I do have a Dead Space Isaac Clarke though. That Good Smile Company made.
Those are 10. That has the prismatic.
Yeah, Silver Surfer is at my apartment. Yeah, I'll DM you. What other video game figures? I think it's like amiibos. Let me think. There's a Aloy here from PlayStation Essentials. Who else? There are a couple of Xenomorphs from Fireteam Elite. That technically counts as a video game. There's also the video game version of Vasquez. I know I'm kind of... How much for Aloy? Oh, I didn't price her. I would put Aloy at like 35. 35 for Aloy. So let me know if you want her cape. I can show you some amiibos as well. I have Rob and Pikachu amiibos. Also looking for that TMNT Miyamoto Usagi 4-pack. I don't have the 4-pack, but I do have 2 of them individually. This one, which is the more traditional one, and then I have the more samurai look. So I do have those 2. Let me know if either of those are on your radar. And then for Power Rangers, once again, there's a, what is that? That's the bowl guy. That's the Minotaur. And then I'm just going to slowly scroll through this. You can let me know if anything catches your eye. And then we get to the TMNT crossover stuff. There's a Rita, and then I have a White Ranger and a Lord Draken over there for your JDF stuff. It's just $2. And there goes that.
The regular one is very
All right. Any requests from that stuff that I just showed? Otherwise, I'm going to sign off. All right. Then on that note, we're going to hop off. I'll be back on tomorrow, probably earlier in the day. Probably before noon, around noon maybe. And yeah, that's it. So thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your holidays and have a good one. Peace out.